Why this story matters. This is one of those stories that quietly proves progress doesn't always come with loud headlines. Quick summary: this story highlights recent developments related to national, showing how constructive action can lead to meaningful results. When people imagine national park sites, they probably envision the geysers of Yellowstone or the crisp ocean breeze of Acadia. But national park sites aren't just a feature of the great outdoors. Of the 433 park sites in the national park system, only 63 are actually parks. The rest are a mix of national historic sites, memorials, preserves, or other designations, all full of rich, nuanced American history and cultural significance. Would you like to read more good news about national best system monuments, park and whole? National monuments in particular are areas of federal land protected for their significant historical, cultural, or scientific importance, established under the Antiquities Act of 1966, which preserves and protects the archaeological heritage of the U.S. Though many might get their first taste of national monuments on a tour of Washington, D.C., they also include land, buildings, statues, or even underwater areas all over the country. Unlike national parks, which are known for their natural beauty, national monuments are dedicated to preserving the stories and legacies of people and events responsible for shaping the land and history of the U.S. Some major monuments that immediately come to mind include the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, Abraham Lincoln's birthplace, and Mount Rushmore. But here are 10 others that are must-visits. Stonewall National Monument, New York. NY Rangers raise a pride flag at the Stonewall National Monument. Photo by Donna Rossetto. A 7.7-acre national monument in Greenwich Village honors the Stonewall Uprising of 1969, which paved the way for LGBTQ equality in the US. It includes an immersive museum, educational center, and art programming.
Learn more: Montezuma Castle National Monument, Camp Verde, AZ. Montezuma Castle.
Photo by MPS. Photo Charlotte Hart, the country's third ever national monument. Montezuma Castle preserves Native American culture, found in a 20-room home nestled in a limestone cliff overlooking an unforgiving desert. Learn more: Birmingham Civil Rights National Monument, Birmingham, AL, part of the Birmingham Civil Rights National Monument. Photo by MPS. Ty Colovets. This monument preserves and commemorates the work of the 1968 Birmingham campaign, with a number of sites that served as a crucial setting to the civil rights movement. Learn more: Craters of the Moon National Monument at Crow and Carey. A visitor embarks on a hike at Craters of the Moon National Monument.
Photo by NPS. Photo Jacob W.
Frank. A unique geological monument and preserved Craters of the Moon includes 3 lava fields and grasslands that cover over 1,000 square miles. The monument sits along the Great Rift of Idaho, home to the deepest known open rift crack on Earth. Learn more: African Burial Ground National Monument, New York, NY. The ancestral chamber at the African Burial Ground National Monument. Photo by Joe David. Located in the financial districts, this monument contains the remains of more than 418 Africans buried during the late 17th and 18th centuries, some of whom were free, though most were enslaved. Learn more: Carlisle Federal Indian Boarding School National Monument, Carlisle Barracks, PA. A vintage photo of the Carlisle Indian Boarding School. Photo courtesy of NPS. One of the newest national monuments, this site tells a shameful and traumatic history of family separation and abuse within Native communities. Established in December 2024, it is being preserved in close consultation with tribal nations. Learn more: Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument. Stay civil. Me cross-country skiers visit Katahdin Woods. Photo by NPSR. 87,500 acres of Maine's Northwoods are protected through the designation of this national monument, a beloved recreation area. It is also home to a rich 11,000-year history of the Wabanaki people. Learn more: Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley National Monument, Chicago. I.L. Roberts Temple Church of God in Christ, part of the Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley National Monument. Photo courtesy of Battius Photography National Trust for Historic Preservation, including 3 sites. This monument occupies a total of 5.7 acres in Illinois and Mississippi, documenting the heartbreaking torture and lynching of 14-year-old Emmett Till and the brave actions of his mother, Mamie Till Mobley, which set the civil rights movement in motion. Learn more: Seaside CHS National Monument, Keene C.A. Chavez Burial Site at the Seaside CHS National Monument. Photo by MPS. Ruben Andrade. This monument commemorates the home and final resting place of Latino civil rights and labor activist Cesar E. CHS. The property also served as the former headquarters for the labor movement he helped create, the United Farm Workers of America. Learn more: Dinosaur National Monument. Vernal, Utah. Fossils can be seen at Dinosaur National Monument.
Photo by NPS. Dan Johnson. Situated on the border between Colorado, and Utah. This national monument is home to rich scientific, geological, and paleontological history.
Containing over 800 sites, visitors can view fossils of dinosaurs that roamed the region over 150 million years ago. Learn more. A version of this article was originally published in the 2020 National Parks edition of the Good newspaper. You may also like Yosemite National Park puts mules to work in the busy season if you've used the bathrooms. Thank a mule header image NPS photo Jacob W. Frank article. Goodheadlines.org curates positive and solution-focused stories from trusted sources around the world.